All right, y'all. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. My name is Coach Jeremy. Happy Monday. We got a metabolic challenge. If you're looking at the sweat stains down here, yes, I did just finish a workout. And yes, we're going to work out some more. Let's do it now. Here we go. Metabolic challenge. Trying to keep that heart rate up. We're really trying to find those end ranges, right? High, get to those lows, stay a little bit out of that mid. So we're going to do that by starting with a different warm up. We're going to go straight dynamics from the get go. And we're just going to go top of mind, and we're going to flow. So now I want to think left to right, and I want to go side to side. All I want to do is just shift for a lateral squat. And I'm just going to see how far I can take it. And again, we're not going to go any time, and we're not going to go any reps here. We're going to go work together and just go based off feel. Again, go far with every rep, but if you can take it a little bit further, you try to do so. Again, push that knee out to the outside, keep that foot in contact with the ground, and then see if you can sit lower every single rep. There we go. Now let's go ahead and work it after one more into a reverse lunge. I'm going to move laterally, get into the edge of my mat here. But you want feet hip width. Typically, that's the number one problem when we go to a lunge is when we step back, we tend to lose that width. We don't want to lose that width. That width is going to help us stay upright. Now notice I'm going to bring up that opposite hand of the leg that is forward. It's going to help counteract that balance as well. And really, I want those toes to bend. The heels are going to be up. And I just want to feel out every single step in that reverse lunge. Perfect. Let's go a couple more here. And now that we worked front to back, we're going to do a little bit of rotational squatting just by going in something, for lack of better terms, called a prisoner squat. So hands behind the head, right? So essentially arms up. But what I want to do is go through whatever range of motion you got on a squat, come up, rotate, opposite knee, opposite elbow. Do not need to touch. All we're focusing on though is just bringing opposite points together. So what we're kind of really doing is tying everything together. We worked laterally, side to side, right? We worked front to back with a little bit of reverse lunge. And now we're kind of incorporating everything but that last piece of what we do as humans, which is going to be the rotation. Let's get a couple more here. Perfect. Let's come down. And then we're going to go with a little bit of heart rate on the next one to finish it up. All right, here we go. A little bit of shadow jump, a little bit of shadow box, but no rhyme or reason. So notice the first thing I did, I started a little box or shuffle, right? Little foot to foot, little side to side. But keep the hands up. You can move around a little bit, or you can make it a shadow jump, almost as if you're practicing some jump rope. Now, I love doing both. The first, as if I'm boxing, right, is it really helps me mess around with my foot placement. So it can kind of just be random with what I do as I jump side to side. Also, keeping my heart rate up. I'm going shadow jump with jump rope. Well, now I have to sink in my hands with my feet. So notice as I'm pulling down or rotating the hand, you'll see a hop that's lined up with every single one. I love jump rope. I practice a lot, but this is a great way to get to becoming a better jump rope. And again, maybe randomize feet. Go throw a couple punches in, but we go and shut it down in 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. All right, so heart rate's elevated, moved a little bit. We got the lower body going. We're going to stick strictly lower body on this next block. And we're going to call this up by two, even though the Warriors won by 1. Now, what we're going to do is go up by 2 on a squat. Classic. But let's make it a sumo squat. What is a sumo squat? Remember, feet are going to be wider than usual, toes to 45 degrees. It shouldn't be too wide, but this is definitely wider than I normally go. The reason why this is tougher, or the area that we attack from this width, is because those knees have a hard time tracking outward, and they want to stay inward. It's going to get those adductors. That's the point of that sumos, right? Getting a lot of those inner thigh muscles. So we're going to go 2 reps of the sumo squat. Again, full range of motion, right? Up, down, really wide here. Then we're going to go into some quick cardio. All right, so we're going to take it to 5 plank jacks, 5 tuck jumps, and then we'll take it to 5 shadow boxes. But 5 is going to be a 1, 1, right? So 1, 2, 3. Again, one more time. Go up by 2 every time on the sumo squat, starting at 2. And then you have 5 plank jacks. You're going to go and take it to the next exercise. And then you got the 5 shadow jumps. All right, here we go. Let's start with that squat, y'all. Timer's on. It's going to be a quick block. We take this up in 3, 2, and 1. Timer's on. Let's go. 2 sumo squats. Toes to 45. I'm going to take my time on this one. Touch. Notice chest stays up, shoulders pulled back. Then remember, we have 5 plank jacks. We get to 5 tuck jumps, 5 shadow box. All right, here we go. Plank jack, feet wide. Come back in, trying to let the hips bounce. Then I come back to a stand, and I can make it to 5 tuck jumps. These come in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Easy. Land well. And then you got those 5 shadow boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, perfect. Quick, efficient. Now, you're not waiting for me. You're going right back to that sumo squat, but this time, 4 repetitions, right? And we're gonna work this for a quick, short block. Once you finish those 4 reps, you're back. 5 plank jack, 5 tuck jump, and then 5 of the shadow box. Okay, I'm gonna get my 4 in with y'all. Wide, toes 45, head up, chest up, push those knees out, grab the ground with your feet. Really trying to sit low here. Let those hips work. Let them open up. That's really what this is helping me with. Good, there's my 4. All right, so plank jack, tuck jump, shadow box. Let's go. Tuck jumps. Now on this one, tough movement because a lot of people aim for as much height as possible. What I want you to think of is quick reaction time, right? How fast you can go from that jump to landing. It's a mindset. So again, once you're ready, again, come down to a crouch, get as high as you can, but land in that same crouch, even foot pressure when you do, right? Ball of your foot, heel of your foot, everything landing at the same time. Finish those 5. And hit the 5 shadow box. Yeah, good. I'm up to 6, and our timer is officially at 10 seconds left. Let's go. See if I can get my 6 in. And time. Rest. Quick 30 seconds. Easy block. Easy block. All right, as you grab water, cheers. It's time to now flip one aspect of that block. Let's get away from our lower body. Let's go upper body. We're going to go push-ups now. So this time, we're going to start at 2 push-ups. Same thing, 2 push-ups, perfect. 5 plank jacks, 5 tuck jumps, and then you have 5 of that shadow box, shadow jump, whatever you want to call it. Add 2 every single time. You might want to take your time on these push-ups. Your arms are going to get tired much quicker than your legs. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go get them. All right, so hands down underneath chest and shoulders. Remember, feet are hip width, full range of motion. All the way chest down, straight arms. Chest down, full body goes with you, straight arms. Then from there, remember, it's easy. Go right into your plank jack. You got 5 reps there. Stand back up. You got 5 tuck jumps. And then you got the 5 shadow box. Now, heart rate should be coming up. That's the goal. But not during the push-up, not during the sumo squat. So this is where I want you to change that idea of, I got to get this done quick. When we want to come down to that mat, we want to set up shop, right? Hands down, spread those fingers. You want to make sure shoulders are pulled back, belly is on, but try not to rush through your reps super quick. So hands down, this time 4 reps on the push-up. Squeeze your butt, squeeze your belly, full range. Take a second, reset your body. Do it again. That's 2, we got 2 more. Last one here. Awesome job. Now I got back up dumb because I got to go right back down. Plank jacks. Remember, 5 plank jacks, 5 tuck jumps, 5 shadow boxes. We got 1 minute left. Let's go. Back up. Awesome job. Shadow jumps. Let's go. All right, now remember, Metcon, we talked about it. Heart rate's got to come up really high. Well, hello. Plank jack to tuck jump. That's going to get it done. Take a second. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth before you go back to your push-ups. 30 seconds. We got 6 on the docket, for me at least. Awesome job, y'all. Let's go. Less than 10. Come on. Finish up your push-ups. Finish up your reps. We rest in 3, 2, 1. Sweaty. Let's go. Nice job, y'all. All right, grab some water. We're going to finish one more round of that, and then we stretch out, and we're good to go. So last but not least, we're going to work on what everybody likes to call the core, right? So remember, core is bottom of the rib cage, top of the hips, 360 degrees all the way around, right? So we're gonna do a position that really tough to do, Russian twist, but with no weight. And I'm gonna show you a different way to do it. So eyes on me, you can go ahead and try as well. We're gonna come down into that seated position, but sit all the way up. Once you're here, I want you to drive your heels into the ground and achieve awesome posture, right? Sitting tall as someone that's got a string attached to my head. They're trying to pull that up. From here, I want to change the angle at which I'm working because the further back I am, the more this muscle has to turn on. Now, I'm already trying to turn it on, but if I lean back a little, perfect. Core working. This is an exercise in itself. Now we add rotation, but most of us want to rotate by just touching side to side. We have way more rotation than that, my friends. So once you're here, hands at your chest, I want you to turn your chest, shoulders, head, and neck. Look down behind that shoulder. That angle and that look and that vision is going to help you get just that extra centimeter of rotation. So again, two, you're going to go left, slowly to right, 2 reps. Then we go plank jack, tuck, jump, shadow box again. Then we add two every time. Same thing we've been doing. Everybody take a seat. Here we go. Last block. 2 minutes on the clock. We start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go and find it. Russian twist. So again, heels down. Sit up tall. Lean back. Once you find a tough angle, hands at your chest. Slow rotate to one side. There's one. Slow rotate to the other side. There's two. Let me flip over. Let's go through our cardio. Remember, heart rate comes up big here. Tuck jumps. Woo! And we got the shadow box. Shadow jumps. Awesome. All right. So back to the Russian twist. I'm going to give you a couple of cues here. Remember, the difference between something super difficult, something a little bit easier is not much when you lean back. So when you do so, going from 12 to maybe somewhere between 11 and 12, that's probably where you want to live. You do not want to lean too far back. But again, achieve that. Maybe you have something to look at so you can see that your back is nice and flat. But again, when you're working there, again, you want to rotate head, neck, and shoulder. Everything from the hips up is where we want to work. I got 4 to get to. Let's go. 1 minute down. You got less than a minute to go. And then we stretch out. Heels down. Find that tension. Long spine. There's my 4. I got to get done my plank jacks, tuck jumps, and my shadow box. Ah. Woo! Keep working, y'all. You got less than 30 seconds. And if your heart rate is elevated, you feel like this sucks. Good. You're doing it right. Let's go. Come on. Yes, yes, team. 10 seconds left. Come on. No matter where you are, no matter how high you got up, we all shut it down in 3, 2, 1. Bada bing, bada boom. Look, this ain't fake. I got the sweat. I'm glistening. Hope you are too. Nice job. Crush that. Simple blocks. But again, that was Metcon in a nutshell. Now, how hard and how fast and how efficient you did, that's up to you. Remember, you always are the one that gets to flip the switch, right? But with that being said, got some squats, got some push-ups, got some rotation and some core in, and got our heart rate up. Perfect. Again, going through those waves and those levels, high heart rate to low. Let's go and take it down to a tall kneeling position. In a tall kneeling position, you do want toes or any type of kneeling position to be engaged. So notice toes are bent here. Once I'm on both knees, I'm just going to push the hips forward. And then from here, I want to bend at the spine only. So try not to push the hips too far forward. I'm trying to just lift my head and open up an extension specifically of the lumbar spine, but again, of really everything in our entire back. Take a couple breaths here, reset the body and the mind. Now let's bring it all the way back down. And let's find a quadruped position. So hands down, knees down. We do this a lot. Let's go cat, cow. Make it as active, passive, whatever you'd like. I really want you to just remember where you are in your environment and how your body responds. So one thing I've really tried to be in tune with in myself is not every day is the same. And so I need to do a little inventory check with not just myself, but again, where I am at that moment, right? So let's say I'm at the gym the other day, feeling a little bit more tired than usual, right? I registered that. And then I had to make adjustments as I was going through my workout. And that's fine, right? Don't always expect the best, especially when life throws curveballs at you. Good, nice job. All right, let's go to a little bit more of this knee flexion. So let's go ahead and just sit as much as we can all the way down. And let's just wiggle left to right. Get your bottom of your heels. You're probably like, I don't feel anything. That's fine. Remember, we're not supposed to feel anything. We just want to spend more time in these places. And really, that's what kind of being more mobile is about, right? Is how much time are we spending in certain shapes? And the more time you do something, right, the better we get at it, which is why I'm a terrible squatter because I did not squat a majority of my younger life. Good. Okay, let's go ahead and rotate it. And let's just open up into some dynamic and active adductor here. So I'm just going to sit back and rotate that foot towards the ceiling of the sky. And then I kind of bring it forward. Take some breaths while you're here. I got the sweat dripping down. That's legitimate from this class. Because I did no kind of cardio. Really, my sweat was from the sauna. So I didn't even sweat during my workout. Let's switch sides. And, we mentioned this earlier, but indicators of a good workout, right? Like we mentioned soreness as an indicator or a bad indicator, I should say, of a good workout. But sweating is also another way, right, of people kind of figuring if they had success during their workout or not. Remember, sweating is just your body's way of responding to heat, right? And its way of dealing with it. Some sweat more than others. And again, it doesn't necessarily mean you did a good or a bad job. But if you are one like myself who finally or constantly see themselves just dripping sweat, you got to be on top of your hydration. So make sure you're getting plenty of water with some electrolytes in there. All right, nice job, y'all. Let's go and bring it back down to that little half kneeling, or excuse me, full kneeling position. Let's reach overhead. Big breath inhale. Exhale, open up your chest, roll your shoulders back. Move the head a little bit. Big arm raise. Inhale again. Exhale. Shake it out. And thank yourself. Great job, y'all. My name is Coach Jeremy. Remember, that's Metabolic Challenge. Had a great time with y'all. Tuesday, tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. No Gear Get Up. Be there or be there. We'll see you guys next time. Later, y'all.